Today we will see communication system previous year. This is communication system previous year GATE question. Already we have seen few videos for signals and system, digital electronics, and I'll continue that too. This is communication system. First, consider sinusoidal modulation in AM system. So what is given here is amplitude modulation system. Assuming no over modulation. So we don't have any over modulation. The modulation index when the maximum and minimum values of the envelope respectively are. So maximum envelope is 3 volt and the minimum is 1 volt. So what they have given is it is sinusoidal modulation, that is analog modulation. So AM, that is amplitude modulation system. So there is no over modulation, and if it is AM, we know that there are 3 types of modulation. One is under modulation, then critical modulation, then another one is over modulation. So they have specified that there is no over modulation, because if it is over modulation, our signal will be like this, isn't it? You might have studied this. The signal will be like this, that is it will join with the original signal, that is our over modulation. Now what they said is there is no over modulation, and the modulation index, that is modulation index when the maximum and minimum values of envelope, that is the maximum and minimum value, this is our maximum value and this is our minimum value. This is V max and this is V minimum. We know about amplitude modulation. So this is critical modulation system. So after modulation our signal will be like this, because the envelope will resemble the same, the shape of this envelope will resemble same as our original signal. So this is V maximum and here we have V minimum signal. This is V maximum and this is V minimum signal. So they have given in the maximum and minimum of the envelope. This is our envelope, or 3 volt and 1 volt. So what is given is V maximum will be equal to 3 volt and V minimum is equal to 1 volt. Now what is modulation index? So modulation index, we know that MA, that will be equal to V maximum minus V minimum divided by V maximum plus V minimum. That's it. Therefore MA will be equal to, what is V maximum? 3, and V minimum is minus 1 by 3 plus 1. So that's all. This is the answer. So this is very simple question. This is our previous year's GATE question. Now let us move on to the next problem. The amplitude, the amplitude of a sinusoidal carrier is modulated. So this is sinusoidal carrier. So it means that it is analog signal. The amplitude of that is modulated. So if amplitude is modulated, then we can say that is AM modulation, that is amplitude modulation, because we know that the analog modulation is classified into amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, phase modulation. If the amplitude is modulated, then we can say that as amplitude modulation. If frequency of the original signal is modulated, then it is called as frequency modulation. If phase of the signal is modulated, then it is called as phase modulation. Here it is mentioned that the amplitude of the sinusoidal carrier is modulated. So it means that it is amplitude modulation by a single sinusoid. So what we have to see here is it is by a single sinusoid to obtain the amplitude modulated signal. So now this is the question given, that is S of t is equal to 5 cos 1600 pi t plus 20 cos 1800 pi t plus 5 cos 2000 pi t. Now what we have to find is we have to find the modulation index. Now what is the general expression? That is S of t, which is equal to Vc cos 2 pi fct plus MAVC by 2 cos 2 pi fc minus fmt plus MAVC by 2 cos 2 pi fc plus fmt. This is the general expression for this sinusoidal, that is amplitude modulation signal. This is our lower sideband frequency, this is our upper sideband frequency, and this is the unmodulated carrier signal. Now what is given in the question is S of t is equal to, now listen here, S of t is equal to, here we have 5 and here we have 5. So that is MAVC by 2. So it is understood that MAVC by 2 is equal to 5. Now what we have to do is we have to rewrite this, that is 20 cos 1800 pi t plus, because they have given, they have interchanged this, here we have 5 cos and here we have 5 cos, in the middle we have 20. So this 2 are MAVC by 2, MAVC by 2. So we can change this, plus 5 cos 1600 pi t plus 5 cos 2000 pi t. Now we can solve this easily. Now what is VC? From this VC is equal to, now compare this to expression VC is equal to 20 volt. And what is MA VC by 2? MA VC by 2 is equal to 5. Therefore, we can write this as, what is MA VC by 2? So, it is given as 5. What is VC here? So, 20 into VC is 20. MA by 2 is equal to 5. Now, what is MA? Therefore, MA will be, which is equal to, we can find this as, which is equal to 0.5. Therefore, the answer for this is MA is equal to 0.5. That's it. This is the next problem. Now, let us move on to the next problem. The unmodulated, is it visible? Yeah. The unmodulated carrier power in an AM transmitter. So, unmodulated carrier is, in the AM transmitter is 5 kilowatt. So, we know that VC is equal to 5 kilowatt. This carrier is modulated by a sinusoidal modulating signal. And this is a carrier, unmodulated carrier, and it is modulated by a sinusoidal modulating signal, that is analog modulating signal. The maximum percentage of modulation is, that is, in the question they have given the maximum modulation, because here we have 2. And if it is reduced to 40%, therefore MA1, that is modulation percentage, maximum modulation percentage, which is equal to 50%, therefore which is equal to 0.5, and it is reduced to 40%, therefore MA2 will be is equal to 40%, which is equal to 0.04. Now, if it is reduced to 40%, is the maximum unmodulated carrier power in kilowatt that can be used without overloading the transmitter. Now, what we have to find is the maximum unmodulated carrier power. Now, what is given here? MA1, which is equal to 0.5. Now, what is maximum modulated power? That is maximum unmodulated carrier power we have to find. So, maximum modulated power, that is P total, which is be equal to PC into 1 plus MA square by 2. Now, what is PC here? So, it is given that the unmodulated carrier power is 5 kilowatts. So, 5 into 1 plus, what is MA here? 0.5, the whole square divided by 2. Therefore, we will get PT is equal to, that is 0.5 square divided by 2 into, that is plus 2 is equal to, we can get 5.625 kilowatts. So, this is our total power. Now, what we have to find is when MA is equal to 0.4. Therefore, when MA, which is equal to 0.4. Now, what we have to find? Again, the total power, which is equal to PC into 1 plus MA square by 2. Therefore, what is PT? Just now we found that it is 5.625, which is equal to PC into 1 plus 0.4, the whole square by 2. Therefore, we can write PC is equal to, PC is equal to 5.208 kilowatts. Therefore, PC, this is the PC. So, if it is reduced to 40%, because we have maximum percentage 50%. If it is reduced to 40%, then the maximum unmodulated carrier power. So, this is our 5.208 kilowatt. This is our unmodulated power. Now, let us move on to the next problem. Consider the following amplitude modulated signal. So, in the question itself they have mentioned it is amplitude modulated signal. S of t is equal to cos 2000 pi t plus 4 cos 2400 pi t plus cos 2800 pi t. The ratio accurate to 3 decimal places of the power of the message signal, to the power of the carrier signal. So, now what we have to find is power of the message signal, that is P message signal by carrier power. So, this is what we have to find now. Now, message signal, now we know that this message signal lies in the sideband. We know that the message signal lies in the sideband of the amplitude modulated signal, because we know x of t, that is s of t is equal to, the previous we have written s of t is equal to Vc cos 2 pi fct plus f ma Vc by 2 cos 2 pi fc minus fmt by and here we have message signal. So this message signal, where it lies in the side bands, because this is unmodulated carrier. This is the general expression for amplitude modulation signal. This is called as unmodulated carrier signal, and this is called as lower sideband frequency, and this is called as upper sideband frequency, and only in the side bands will get the message signal. So for single sinusoidal of AM signal, this x of t, we can write this x of t which is equal to Vc cos omega ct plus MAVC by 2 cos omega c minus omega mt plus MAVC by 2 cos omega c plus omega mt. This is the general expression. Now what is given in the question, that is x of t, that is s of t, which is equal to cos. Here we have 2000 pi t and here we have 2800 pi t, but here we have 4, isn't it? So we can write this as 4 cos 2400 pi t plus cos 2000 pi t plus cos 2800 pi t. Now compare this to expression. So by comparing these two, we can write Vc is equal to, so Vc will be equal to 4. Now what is MAVC by 2? So MAVC by 2, here we don't have any number, so it is understood which is equal to 1. Therefore we can write MA which is equal to 1 by 2. So from this we can write MA is equal to 1 by 2. Now what is sideband power by carrier power? Why we are writing this as sideband power by carrier power? Because in the question they have mentioned the power of the message signal to the power of the carrier signal. So the message signal is present in the only in the side bands. So we are writing this power sideband by carrier power, which is equal to, so we can write this power sideband as MA square PC by 2 the whole divided by PC. Now we can write this as which is equal to MA square by 2. Therefore we can write this as which is equal to, what is MA? So here we have written MA is equal to 1 by 2 the whole square divided by 2. Therefore we will get 1 by 8, so which is equal to 0.125, and therefore this carrier which is equal to 0.125. So that's it. So this is how we have to solve. So while solving this amplitude modulation, we must know this general expression. So after knowing this general expression, we should know what is this Vc cos omega Ct. And we know the frequency spectrum of this. And here it is upper sideband. This is low. It is upper sideband, lower sideband. So while drawing, we used to draw like this: upper sideband, lower sideband. And here we used to write the powers, amplitude, etc. So we must know all this about the amplitude modulation. Thank you. I hope you like this. If you like this, subscribe, share and support. We'll meet in the next video.